I'd like to introduce you to Mitch and Brian of Thou, and I'm Leigh Aucoin of Luling. So, yeah, we want y'all to check out this demo that the Geography of Robots group put out in advance of the release of Thou's Umbilical. You guys want to say anything about that?
Comes out May 31st on Sacred Bones Records. That's pretty much it, right? Check it out.
Check it out. We're gonna check it out today.
We're about to check it out right now.
Cool. So I'm gonna pull up this screen that kind of gives background on this collaboration. So we're all kind of from the Southeast Louisiana area, including like the main dev from Geography of Robots, who Geography of Robots released Norco, and Thou produced, like you can see, an album's worth of material for the Norco soundtrack. So they've decided to extend the collaboration in anticipation of Thou's new album, Umbilical. You guys want to talk about working on the Norco stuff?
Was it planned for Norco, or was it like, oh, we've got all these leftover songs?
It was planned for additional download content for Norco, but I think instead of doing that, he decided to build this game, which is like a not a Norco sequel. It's just a standalone game
in the universe,
in the Norco universe, I guess.
But like, what about the stuff for the Norco, like actual soundtrack, not this new stuff that we're talking about right now?
What, the Umbilical stuff?
No, not the Umbilical stuff.
The stuff on the googly eye split.
Yeah, that. I mean, that stuff was originally gonna be for like basically like download content for the first Norco game, and then I think he decided and that got pushed. It just got changed to this essentially. Yeah. What's so?
So it was music that was recorded specifically for Norco.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
For them to do something with.
Okay, cool.
We just hadn't really quite landed, because originally we were talking about them doing a music video for Thou in the Norco 8-bit aesthetic.
Okay.
And then that sort of shifted to like, oh, we'll actually create a bunch of new material to be used somewhere in the gaming universe.
Cool. So, and I know that Andy had also done some stuff for this separate from just like the Thou group.
Yeah,
so.
I think he wrote some of the music for like one of the early Norco demos.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Good.
Like electronic stuff. He was like before the googly eye stuff. He had done just some ambient electronic stuff.
Cool. So my my memory of this is I remember going to a very early just like art show that Geography of Robots had, that was just like a side-scrolling demo of Norco stuff on display, and it was just like an art night and demo night. So it's just like been cool seeing all this stuff form into what it is, and then like what we're about to see with Silenus. I'm probably mispronouncing this, and I'm really sorry. I don't have like Greek or Roman.
I've been saying Silenus.
Silenus. We'll go with that because silliness is like
silliness. Oh,
that's what I'm all about.
That kind of is. It is silliness.
Okay.
What I like about what happened with this is that, like Brian said, we had these songs. He was gonna make a music video out of this, and then that took on its own life and far surpassed. It was gonna be like, oh, we'll help you out. And then it became, oh, he's helping us out. Because the game blew up and got so big.
Yeah. It's,
that now we're in his debt.
Yeah. It's just from my perspective, I'm just this guy, like I've known Brian and I've known our guy from Norco for decades now. And, I'm just some dipshit on a computer, and I kind of know what I'm doing here, but I have had all these people like kind of trying to interact with me on Instagram, and if y'all followed me on there for whatever reason, God bless you. But I have no public persona, so it's just kind of like we've got this debt to Geography of Robots, but you guys actually have a saleable thing. I'm just here. So.
Well, we now definitely have a debt to him too.
All right. So so we got. So feel free to ask comments or like whatever in the chat. This will be a bit more like a freeform thing as we play through this game. I'm gonna play through it. Brian and Mitch will pay attention to the chat, and if there's anything that seems interesting, well, like to some extent, anything that they get interested in talking about, then cool, we got it. So I see that Catbus 4500 is just now realizing how googly eye is pronounced. So
it took me a long time.
That's a lot of people, or I think a lot of people.
Yeah.
Phonetics.
But you see this, and somebody said in classical Latin it would be Silenus.
Sick.
Silenus, okay.
That's good. I'm not going to remember that, but I will try.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I saw this thing, and it just kind of explains this, how this is an early release of Silenus, and how it is in collaboration and in time with the new Thou album that's coming out. I listened to it. It's hot. I've been spinning it in my car all day.
Nice.
But
you've been streaming it in your car.
Streaming it in my car.
Silenus.
From Silenus, from a Dropbox thing of MP3s that Brian sent me. And this is cool. I thought this was great. We got some like digitized photos, so if you want to hear Narcissus Prayer from the new album, you got this here immediately. And you'll hear it on the screen. But did I just... Okay, so we're going to start playing this game, if that's cool.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Alright, so I hope that my computer can actually keep up with this, but we're going to do it. Cool. Alright.
We've only seen little clips. This is very exciting.
Yeah. So, for people who played Norco, you'll see that like a lot of it is set in an oil refinery, which is the primary industry of Norco, Louisiana. But we got another oil refinery set up. So in this game, we're controlling this cool robot guy, this android named Titian, and we're gonna go check out what's going on around here. So we're gonna talk to this creep. So this guy kind of reminds me of, I think, Andromeda from the Norco game.
I thought you were gonna say me at putting on a punk show.
Brian Funk, like all $5 patrons are required to dance. But I could talk about that, like my first time meeting Brian and like the legend of this dude, kind of. But like Brian has put on punk shows for, it's probably since you were in high school, right?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. And
Where was it? Cypress Hall?
This was at the Lions Home.
Airline Lions Den?
There was the Lions Home, Lions Den. That
the
was
one
like,
out on Airline, or the one?
The one in Metairie. That's like
one
by
by
the
Home Depot?
Yeah, the Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. I remember I was going in there, and you were trying to sell me an In Tomorrow's Shadow CD, and I was like, I don't really like that kind of music, man. He was like, why don't you give it a try? I'm like, I mean, I know what they're like, and it's not really my thing. Well, how do you know that? And so I somehow got out of that conversation.
This sounds like just good salesmanship.
Yeah.
I do the same thing in the record shop now, so.
Just putting on shows. It's been like that, and I'm glad that you've been able to parlay that into Sisters in Christ, which cool ass record store. They have I'm talking way too much. So
yeah, you better get back to the game.
All right. So yeah.
I'm here.
He's here.
Or she's here.
All right. Cool.
They're here.
So we got cool part of this is everybody's dancing. So we gotta go make sure that people are dancing today.
I thought we had to stop them from dancing.
I don't know.
He must have changed the.
Maybe so.
He changed the.
Make the music stop. I don't want to do this
Okay.
anymore.
Well, the authoritarian figure over here wants you to keep him from dancing, but
Yeah.
this guy doesn't. Okay.
We want to help the workers out.
Yeah. This is a proletarian game. So
How smooth is it to like run around and move? Does it feel good?
what do you mean?
Like the controls for moving around, is it real smooth?
Yeah, it's like on a 4-axis grid. So I press in this direction. I don't know. Like I'm controlling with a keyboard, so
Yeah.
not like analog, but
Should have thought they were sending you a Xbox controller.
well, I didn't want anybody to spend money.
I could have brought mine over. I have one.
Alright, well, so this reminds me of Metal Gear Solid, the first PlayStation one. There's a lot of kind of like grayness and pipes and
Can't
stuff.
go back there.
What's that?
Can you? Oh, you can't go back
I can go in here.
there. Scary.
So this is, I'm gonna spoil something. We got a big hologram that teaches you how to dance up here. We're gonna go hang out with him. So,
Not enough dancing.
This game is available for playing when tomorrow.
I think tomorrow morning is going to be on Steam.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, go get it on Steam tomorrow morning.
Look at this.
so
This
you
is
can
so good.
change your dance.
That's it. Now try this.
God, this is so cool.
If only it was a Wii game where you'd have to actually be doing the dances.
Oh yeah.
I'm very curious, like where these dances
I'm
came
hoping.
from.
Oh, I think we know where this dances came from.
I'm hoping it's our old pal.
Alright. So we got a gift. And that's the promise.
Oh, see, you already unlocked the
So
song.
we got one by doing the dance.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just shows you the.
So did we talk about the point of this game and how it works with the album? Is that you complete these missions and you collect the songs? Did we talk about that?
I think it was covered in the about
Oh,
part,
okay.
but I don't think that we've talked about that.
Got it. So yeah, play the game, you go do the missions, and then you get a different DAW track every time you complete one. And then you can stream the album early,
Uh-huh.
which is pretty cool.
So we can take a look. And if you want to listen to any of the tracks, once you unlock them, you can have this. So
Yeah.
the promise is pretty far along. The cool thing with this, you don't even have to stream them. They're locally downloaded.
Really?
So
That, well, are we getting any money from this? Or who's getting paid for that?
impossible to know, but I
Yeah.
think that it's a
Yeah, it's
timed thing, so it's not going to be on there forever.
That dancing person up there.
Yeah, he's bootlegging them to all of the Shell refinery workers.
sick moves.
Yeah. Well, what we got
What's
going
up?
on in the
Alana's
chat?
here. What's up, Alana? Alright, so there's 10 songs, now we have 2. 8 more to go.
8 more to go. All right. So, yeah, let's just like do a tour of this refinery. So we got this this cool thing. I don't know what any of this shit is called, but it was always just like anytime I would drive by refineries when I was a kid, I would just, I don't know, I thought all this stuff looked cool, like
We should have got a refinery person to sit in on this
Yeah.
with us to just go through all the technical aspects.
Did y'all, growing up around this stuff, did it look like adult jungle gym to you?
It looked fun, yeah.
Because that's what it looked like to me driving by, like from a distance, you know,
I'm begging you.
or like Gotham City.
Yeah. Alright, got another track.
Nice.
I'm not exactly like speed running this, but since I did kind of play through this,
Yeah, we'll be done in that time.
But
You can go higher.
yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Who was that, Charles or Bertrand?
I think that was Charles that just gave us some the track. All right, so this is an iconic setup right here.
View of a burning city.
Yeah, yeah.
You're basically from out there. I mean, you're from what, across the river right there?
Yeah. So
Luling is.
Luling is right across the river from Norco, both in St. Charles Parish. So where I grew up, we had Monsanto chemical plant, and that's like same thing as Norco, except refining different chemicals into Roundup, weed repellent, essentially.
Will the umbilical tracks be involved in the full game or just for this demo? No,
Once the game is released, that's the game, right?
Yeah, I think originally the plan was that our songs on the Norco soundtrack would be
Yeah.
in the game, but I don't know if he worked them in or if he worked them in.
This game, Silenus, has the songs. So when you download the game tomorrow and play it, then you have the songs.
Wow, not quite. You have them in the game.
Yeah.
Is it going to be in the final version of Silenus? Has that been talked about, or is this just like a
I
special
don't know.
demo?
I don't know because I thought he was putting the Norco our song. Look at this guy. Just
Yeah, this is pretty sick.
no, I thought he was putting our songs from the soundtrack in the game itself.
Okay. So now we got.
But I don't know. It's just got the ambient music. So
Yeah.
wait, how did you get that one?
Because I got all these guys to start dancing.
Oh.
That's their job as level 1 techs.
Yo, boys.
So we got.
There he is.
Pay attention to Chad. The
Yeah.
geography of robots representative is.
What
is here
level
now.
is the character 1 is playing? Level 2 operator. Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
Don't know.
We got a couple hard hats over
It's all
here.
old Mobian from
When I
Germany.
used to live in Norco, I used to fantasize swimming in the pool they used to keep the refinery cool. Did you ever make it over there? Did you ever swim? These guys look great.
So crash test dummies.
Yeah, I'm confused still. Wait, that wacky dance song is the Tank Farm area.
Yeah, there's a
What's that
there's a
local song?
yeah there's a remix
Uh.
that somebody did of using the stems from Umbilical, but
Cool.
yeah, I don't know. I thought our songs on the Norco thing were in here somewhere, but maybe not.
Yeah. Sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers,
Oh,
followers.
Click
views.
on it. Click on it, Lee.
Yeah, let's do that. The
Where
price
is
is
it?
lower than any competitor. How much?
Can they tell us what the competitors offer?
Yeah.
So that we can make an informed decision?
Go to Streamrise. We'll go after this stream. We'll check it out.
Thanks so much. That's really kind of you. To
We're
come
gonna
here.
do
Run through
an
them.
epilogue stream of us going to Streamrise.
And getting more viewers. We're at 42. That's not bad. I don't know how many we were expecting. Were y'all expecting like hundreds?
Yeah, thousands. Wait, so how many songs do we have
We got 3 songs.
3 songs.
I'm gonna take a look. Oh, 4. Okay.
Ames.
That's only 310. I know that. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh no. Okay, here we are. So I'm just kind of running around right now. There's a door over here that I need to get into.
Yeah, who did the dancing? That's a good question for Geography of Robots in the chat. Is that you? Screen capture? You put the dots all over your body and stand naked in your room and do the dancing?
Where do you get the dots?
Yeah, where are those dots from?
Release the photos of the naked dots.
That's got to be like a secret mission that you can unlock in here.
Okay.
It's like a journal.
Yeah. So this kind of stuff. So the 2 things that this reminded me of as like an old ass video game person. This game reminds me of Metal Gear Solid and the Resident Evil games, where you're just like walking around reading books and solving puzzles and blowing up
Never
zombies.
played any of these games.
Me neither.
Well, you can.
Wolfenstein.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
There's no Adolf Hitler in this, as far as I know. There's no.
Yeah, but you never
Knuckles or
unlocked the
Robotnik.
last track, so there still could be.
We'll see. Yeah.
Geography of Robots said, I bought a pack of animations. Wish I could move like that.
Oh,
I
man.
bet
Yeah,
you.
that's not true.
lie.
That's a lie.
Lying bullshit. All right. So a big part of Norco that I remember is the impact of the oil refinery on the community and shaping of the lives of everybody that was in the video game. There's a lot of that explication kind of like in this notebook that I'm not gonna like actually read right now. I'll leave that to everybody.
Yeah,
that wants.
let's let them play.
Yeah, look, if you want to like watch this or like speed it down and capture whatever, cool. But
Is that a thing people do on Twitch?
like if they got the video and they can slow it down
Yeah.
and like read all of this, you can do that with anything. But
Geography says, those were both direct inspirations, Lee. Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil. You nailed
Alright.
it.
I'm good at remembering shit. Okay, so we're gonna keep running around. What's going on in the chat?
That was it.
That was it.
Alright.
Living your, everybody wants to see the dots. Release the dots. Dots source, please.
What is that mocap? Are they just called dots in like motion capture? Ping pong balls?
So yeah, it's like little ping pong balls.
Alright.
That's the technical.
That's what they call them in Hollywood.
Hell yeah. I got a question about an alligator boss.
Is there a giant alligator boss like the first Resident Evil? Well, we're gonna find out.
We'll see. I don't know. Like Brian said, I don't know shit about the last song. It might unlock
Right.
Adolf Hitler. It might unlock an alligator.
Hitler Gator.
Hitler Gator boss.
Damn, cool lighting. This is cool lighting. Wait, my house? Or the game lighting? The lighting of the stream?
Did you get the code from somewhere?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know.
In the journal?
Yeah. It was a sequence of the dance moves that the hologram does for you. And if you so if we go back, I'm gonna go do some dance moves in front of this. It's like, you know, everybody's favorite pastime of dancing in front of a office building. But like, so we got dance move 1. How would you guys describe that?
Smooth. Very cool.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, you're like in the club, like trying to fit in. Then we
Yeah,
got
you're not
2.
standing out.
This is a little
show-
corny. I
kind of
think.
showboaty.
Yeah. But that's kind of like.
I still like it though. That's me at a wedding. That's me at like a real fun wedding.
I was uploading some old dive videos earlier, and that's what you look like at the end of one of the songs.
Me?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you were literally doing that. You weren't dancing like that. You had your arms up in the air.
It's gotta impose my presence.
Alright. Number 3, that's a little bit more advanced. That's footwork right there.
Oh yeah. This has gotta be mocap. This is a dot dance. This is not an animation pack.
I've literally seen Geography of Robots doing these dances, so that, I know for sure those are their moves.
Alright.
Pretty good.
Number 4. Now the last one is a rare one because we don't get to see the hologram do it, but I'm about to unveil it right here.
Okay. Whoa, now.
Alright.
Wait, so what do the dance moves have to do with the code?
Well, the code is based off of the big hologram dancing, and it has a specific sequence that it goes through, and I had to do this a bunch of times so I remember that it's this, then this, you see the numbers at the top,
Oh, I got you.
then this, and then it says, you got it, you know all the moves for today. So that's what you then input into this thing, so that's a tip for all the
Jeez.
young
Is
people.
Brian gonna do the dance? Yes. When the game is finished, if enough people, if we hit 55 viewers,
I'm gonna get up and do the dance.
Brian's gonna do the dance.
You're gonna have to bring it up on screen again because I definitely don't remember it.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
This is how we used to do it at Dixie Tavern, says Geography of Robots. Back in the day. Charon Blue. Love you, Thou. You make the greatest breakup records of all time. Been loving the Riff Worship podcast and going back through the old stuff. Hope to see you in Seattle one day. Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah,
See
in
us
October.
Fairly soon.
What's the date? It's like the 12th or something?
Yeah.
October 12th?
We will be in Seattle in October.
Should
We're
we
going to
play-
be doing a West Coast tour.
Should we play one Seattle show or 2 Seattle shows? Who asked?
Let's go to the chat. Karen Blue. Charon Blue.
I can't read any of this stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure you would.
Is there a way to like just make the chat sure? No, we got it.
Sort of. It's a little better. Alright, let's keep cruising.
Okay,
What's next?
we get to go on the computer. This is my favorite.
Love being on the computer.
Yeah. Alright. Hell yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be cool.
Titian. The name is pronounced Titian if you're playing this at home. Uh-oh, who's that?
That kind of looks like Brian.
Who was that?
Alright, so we had a question in the chat earlier about what level our protagonist was.
Level
We see
3.
that they're level 3. I don't know what level 2 is. Probably those 2 dudes chatting with hard hats, but we're level 3, which entitles us to log in. So,
Big Titian.
another part of Norco had emails and communication, so y'all can do that. Y'all can read it when y'all get it.
Reading some emails.
I'm just like skimming this stuff.
That's it. You just got the track.
Yeah.
Geography of Robots loves emails. That's always such a big part of the game.
Two tracks in the email?
Yeah.
Whoa. Highly rewarded for reading and responding to emails.
Alright, so we're gonna do one more thing with the computer, and it's really cool, and it's chatting.
Yes. Like AIM Instant Messenger?
Yeah, but this is more like a chat GPT thing because you're talking to an AI here.
That AI looks so familiar.
So I want to enter the office building, but I gotta find some more songs.
Hey, in the chat, who does this AI look like to you guys? Can we get some responses about that? That is so funny. Also, we have to do a song called Big Titian now,
Yeah.
right?
So this response, again, you can read it when you play the game, but it
Yeah.
reads very much like just a chat GPT response. So I'm gonna keep asking them this.
Geography of Robots. Are these responses created in ChatGPT, or is this all from your brain?
It identifies what dancing is and what it means to many people based on many sources. So could be.
So you have to find all the songs before
It
you
looks
can
like
get in the
Brian
building?
from
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Alright. So, one of the things, we found a guy who was hiding out on a ledge, and we gotta go narc on him now to get a song. So, I'm really sorry. I don't really,
It's not you, it's geography.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs to be dancing.
So, no, don't report the employee. Alright, well, to move things forward, we do have to make sure that this guy dance. Oh, shit! Actually, let's see if I don't narc on this guy, can I just go talk to him and get some tracks? Let's see. So, who do we have that people think the Silenus guy looks like?
Brian from Fortnite. Everybody loves Raymond. The first couple were straight chat GPT. Nice. AI looks
They
like
did
Roman
give you
dude.
the Mitch Rager track.
Roman dude from the thing. What?
You missed it.
What did it say?
Got Mitch Rager and an ID card.
So let's see.
What does the ID card do?
We'll find out in a minute. But we got 7 songs now. If you can do that.
Pretty good. God, these songs are so good. What a great idea for a game. 3 left to go.
So you call a song Mitch Rager. What is that?
Well, all the songs have like the practice space
Yeah,
names that
okay.
we use, so we know what they are, rather than like the actual titles.
And that's the one song for the album that I wrote, so Mitch. We just call it usually Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's confusing that we call it Mitch Rager because we have another song we call it Rager.
Yeah.
So it's boom.
Where do I tip for E-card? AX. What is AX?
Anime
Let me-
Expo.
Let me see that E-card. What the E-card do? Oh, we're gonna find it.
Yeah. Alright, so we get to go on the computer again, but it's a different
Yes.
one. And what do you know?
Looks like some music. 2 tracks.
Yeah. And then
Somebody was trying to get through this real quick, huh? Oh, I'm over this. Let's just give them all at once. Let's just get a couple at a time. I get it.
That's okay. I mean, there's a lot of work that went into this, so I got a
No,
huge.
this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
And I want to take a little bit of time to look out at the familiar view of just like orange lights against the sky. So earlier I said that I'm from Luling, which is right across the river from Norco, which is actual town in Louisiana, and we are part of a stretch of the Mississippi River. It's called Cancer Alley, and there's tons of industry out there. So as a kid, like driving back home and driving anywhere at night, this is what you would see, just like a shitload of orange lights and flare stacks and just like pulsating lights against
Star
the sky.
Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars kind of space stuff. So this is a good like being a kid and coming back from Esplanade Mall simulator if you're from Luling. So yeah, with that said, we got 9 tracks now. This is a new one, and this is a new one. So, this is the part where I got to in the game, and I was stumped because I think I had encountered a bug, but I also might have been doing things wrong.
Okay.
If we're gonna see an alligator, or if we're gonna see
This is the moment.
Wolfenstein 3D, we're gonna figure it out now. Alright, so again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on this Sunday afternoon.
Thank you for letting us.
We are chilling in Uptown right now. It's like a okay day outside, but it feels nice inside too. All right, we're gonna go talk to the computer one more time.
Okay, let me ask you this. How do you know you need to go back to the computer?
Because we were talking to the computer earlier, and it said you only have 6 out of 10 songs, and you have to go find them. So I did that, and now I'm at 9 songs. So talk to the computer.
Got it. This is where I always get frustrated with other games that I've played. Is sometimes you just like I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog, you always know what to do.
Just go
with the little arrow telling you where to go.
Yeah.
Let me. All right.
I like the Spider-Man games too.
Was the new ones like?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them.
I've been reading the I was talking to Brian about this, but the Chris Claremont run of X-Men comics from the 70s on, and early on they have some kind of thing against the guy Arcade, who puts them in like these fucked up scenarios where they have to like battle against their own things. But I remember the first like Spider-Man game and X-Men game I played was like, I think literally called like Spider-Man and the X-Men, where they're all in like arcades scenarios.
Love those.
So I just remember like being so glad to see Gambit as a playable character and like as a Cajun. It's just very.
You watching the cartoon?
Yeah. Well, I'm not watching the cartoon, but I want to watch the new one. Have you?
Yeah.
I watch it on Saturday mornings.
It's
Oh,
good.
okay.
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
It's good.
I might go back and down free.
Somebody says how to unlock big head mode. Join Val.
Alright, so we get the last song now.
Here we go. Please don't think any less of us. So funny.
Let's get out of here. Alright. Well, we've done a lot. We've danced. We've gone on the computer. We didn't narc on a guy. I thought you had to do that, which, like, that.
It was a test.
As a test of your camaraderie. So that's a pivotal thing that you guys got to remember.
Don't rat out Charles.
Don't be a scab. Don't be a snitch. All right.
Hashtag Year of the Cajun.
So you guys ready to enter the building?
Let's do it.
All right.
Wow.
Credits.
That's been good. All right. So shout out EJ, FM Aura, Megan, Aaron.
That's so cool.
All right.
Look at that. Whoa.
What now? Should we play any of those songs or?
Yeah, nobody cares about that. We're here for the game.
What do you guys want?
Right? Aren't most people here just to see the game, or y'all here to hear some of the songs? Sound off in the chat. 49. We're up to 49 viewers.
We didn't get 55, so Brian is off.
Brian's
don't have to do that
not dancing. Geography says hear the songs.
All right.
Cat Plus says both. I'm gonna be right back. While they'll play a song.
Okay. So we were talking earlier about like the microphone picking up the audio from this, and I think it is. So sorry if there's any like.
It's gonna sound extra weird.
Yeah, could be. I'm not hearing it though. So yeah, I guess while it's just me and you, Brian, is there anything you want to talk about with these songs in particular?
With these songs? No. I mean, I'm excited to see what people think about them. But
have y'all released any of this ahead of time?
Yeah, Unbidden Guest and I Feel Nothing When You Cry are two sort of released as like singles or whatever, teaser tracks.
I know that y'all do a lot of EPs as a method of release, but have you ever done any like actual like a single, like a 45 or anything like that?
I mean, we've done 7 inches and 45s before, but I mean, not quite as not. We've never done it as like a single on a, like Pearl Jam would do like a corduroy 45 that would have a B-side that's not on the record. We haven't done that. Even this record isn't quite like that. I mean, the 7-inch of the 7-inch that comes with the record, the 2 like singles off the record, but it's like it's not like they're not on the record. It's like the bonus tracks basically.
So Mitch, I was just asking if Brian had anything to say about the release of this.
Just excited to hear what people have to say about it.
Mitch Rager's House of Ideas.
House of Ideas.
Do you want to go there?
Well, you want to go through all the songs and we give the practice phase name?
Yeah. Narcissist Prayer we call Matthew because it's the one song Matthew wrote. Right. Emotional Terrorist we call Emo. But where did the name Emotional Terrorist come from? That's a funny story, sort of.
Yeah, it's just we were backstage with I Ain't God at the show, and a couple of those guys were bickering, and one of the guys called the other guy an emotional terrorist.
But say it how he said it. It's so funny.
You thought it was pretty good.
Say it how he
thought it was
said
a pretty good turn of phrase.
You're an emotional terrorist.
And that stuck.
Your Uncle Mike.
My Uncle Mike. Geography, requesting unbidden guests.
You can go stream that one, dude.
Yeah, go to YouTube. Look at the visualizer I made for that. Getting a lot of good comments.
Yeah, can anyone in the chat tell us the difference between a visualizer and a music video?
Yeah, maybe we can mess
I'm
that
trying
up.
to figure it out.
It don't sound wacky. What is the official name for Mitch Rager again? House of Ideas. Can we say what that one's about? Maybe not. This is a sample of Pearl Jam.
No, it's not. Don't sue us.
They can't.
Allegedly.
They can't. We changed it.
They did probably
Alright, so we
sue
got
us.
a link in the chat for what I'm assuming is.
That would be the visualizer. Let me click it. That's it.
It's the visualizer.
You want to see more of that?
Oh, that was. Is this a thing or is this a?
This is
This is what he made.
Alright.
You haven't seen the visualizer?
No.
You should look at it. You probably think it's pretty funny.
Well, I'm really sorry that I don't have this on the stream right now, but check that link.
go to the link.
Is it unbidden guest?
Mitch,
Yeah,
LOL,
it's
this is excellent. Thanks, Geography of Robots.
Alright, so a couple more tracks.
This is the first single. What do we call this one? Do we have a name for this?
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog, right? Because
This
it's
is
fast.
Hedgehog.
That's like your
This is
your
fast.
game.
Yeah. Right? That's gotta be it.
Alright. So again, I want to point out this is a familiar sight driving all around southeast Louisiana. This all the various trees in the swamps and the interstate structure.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Thou superfans hunting down that exact spot to retake that picture like you do with the Night of the Living Dead mall shot.
Did you went to Monroeville?
Yeah, we
Oh,
stopped. I made them drive like 40 minutes out the way to go to the cemetery for Night of the Living Dead and the mall.
My partner.
Reenacted the photos.
Yeah,
My partner's from Monroeville, and she
Really?
worked at that mall,
that's
and
cool.
so it's just like
people probably do it all the time. Huh?
I love it.
Yeah.
There's a not Norma. There's a Gloria Jeans in the mall, which I have not seen, and just like a early coffee shop place. Anyway, we got unbidden guests. Check out the visualizer for.
Yeah,
Go to the chat.
they know.
Wait,
They know the visualizer.
I do have a question for Geography of Robots that I'm confused about. If you're still here, how does the back end work for people downloading these songs. It just stays on your local drive once you get it. Where
No,
they
I think you can only stream it in the game.
It might be like, so like all the files for the game are downloaded probably as like one thing. It might not be saved as like an asset separate from this. It might be built into like the actual code and like the single package for the game. So like you're not gonna have the MP3s if you download this.
Right.
It's
So
just
once
that
you download the game, the tracks are all coming with it.
it also
have to
might straight
unlock
up be
them.
streaming from the internet while you're playing.
Right. So I'm wondering if if a bunch of people get on and do that, does that need to be hosted somewhere big? I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Like the
game? They're in the game. So when you download the game and you get the files you play, I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
guess that makes more sense.
It's in the game. You get on Steam, you download.
I don't know how
Yeah.
games work.
It's like, so I read that the demo will be downloadable for like a 2-week period. So
Okay.
you'll have the actual assets on your computer for the game. The songs and stuff will be somewhere within those assets. Like the technical implementation of it, I have no idea. I haven't seen the code for this.
Right, that's what I'm wondering.
But,
I want
like-
to know about that code. Want to know about
I mean,
that
I'll
code.
put the record on the website for free once it's out.
Yeah.
You know, it'll just be on the.
This is a
I
leak.
should watch that. Jokes aside, I don't know. I was not expecting that. Watch what? True Blood.
Best Louisiana movie show, Fontainebleau short
Yeah.
by Derek Zimmer.
Yeah.
If you're in
Just
New
came out.
Orleans, go check it out. He's
Tonight.
doing a
Tonight,
streaming
7
tonight.
o'clock.
Screening.
Yeah. Mitch also, I think, did you do a short film about the first presentation of the Fontainebleau thing? Was that you?
Oh yeah, it was just like a behind the scenes of the premiere.
Well,
That was real fun.
it made me laugh. I loved it. But
Yeah.
but
The Nathan movie, the Nathan trilogy. Yeah, that's a good one.
I definitely gotta give props to Derek's Fontainebleau thing. It was so cool to see that.
Where is it playing tonight? Let me look it up.
It's at
Temple House.
Temple House.
the guy who directed Hedwig and the Angry Inch's new house that has
I
like
thought
events.
he was Hedwig. He played Hedwig.
I don't know. It could be him. Could be
It's the guy that played Hedwig.
Yeah.
And directed
Oh,
himself.
Did he direct it?
I don't know.
We'll see. But he has a
7 p.m. Temple House.
check it
If
out.
you're in New Orleans.
Ask a honk.
Still need to watch Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans. That's the Nicolas Cage one?
Yeah, Werner
Right.
Herzog,
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage. I haven't seen that. For
Yeah.
me, I think that I watched Hard Target not too long ago, and that's really sick. It just like shows parts of New Orleans that aren't generally depicted. Like it shows them hanging out on Frenchman Street and
Yeah.
then like on Decatur where there's like where Santos Bar is now. And that's a place that's like a part
Whirling
of town.
Dervish.
Yeah, Whirling Dervish. It might have been then. And
What, is that what it was?
I don't know, and they probably like changed it for the movie, but yeah, and it has Wilford Brimley giving like an actually pretty good Cajun accent, which like it's rare.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, apart from that, Fontainebleau, really great. Any other kind of like
A
favorite
good
media?
representation of James
Yeah.
Whitten in that Fontainebleau short.
I really love Runaway Jury. Y'all ever see that movie? The John Cusack one?
Got the
I've been
page
wanting to.
99 poster
Yeah.
that I did in the background.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's
That's
what
a-
Dan Fox did.
That's a great New Orleans movie. Runaway Jury. Rachel Weisz, I think.
I just started watching I'm a Virgo, which came out last year from
Good
Boots
show.
Riley. There's a lot of it that's shot in New Orleans. Like I just watched an episode last night where I think his name is Scat goes to a comic book store and it's More Fun Comics on Oak Street. Which
Nice.
is like,
Do you go over there? I'm thinking about that when I drove over here.
I went in once and the guy was smoking inside and everything smelled real bad. So I didn't go back. I bought Bone.
I think he usually smokes inside. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
yeah, it's been like that.
Do you go over there? You go to More Fun?
No, I like,
You only go to Crescent
I
City.
just mostly go to Crescent City Comics
Yeah.
or Sisters in Christ, if I need.
Wow, More Fun's fun because he's got so much stuff that you just dig through boxes that have been
Yeah.
sitting there for like 20 years.
There's a lot of interesting like non-comic stuff. Like everything in there is for sale. That's really cool. Like I bought these anime magazines from the 90s. And it's like, whoa.
He's got a
always
lot
made
of
me
weird
happy.
shit.
What is R.I.P. Pravda? Alana, I don't know that one. Is that a movie?
That was a bar on Decatur that was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Pravda, I see.
it was like a Russian themed bar in the
R.I.P.
2000s.
Pravda.
Also want to shout out Down by Law. That was probably one of my favorite movies. Somebody mentioned that in the chat, so God bless you.
There was a runaway jury poster up at the Game Trader in Esplanade Mall back then. It'd be really funny to do a Page 99 music video where they have a runaway jury poster in the background of that.
That would be good.
You know?
That's
Like
good.
just a little
when
Easter
we,
egg.
When we do that Screamo documentary
Yeah,
with
yeah,
them,
yeah.
we should
Put
put
one
that
up
in there.
there.
That'd be really funny. Yeah.
Just for the real John Cusack heads.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? It's almost been an hour.
We got
We still waiting on Andy?
3 more tracks.
3 more tracks.
Oh,
Oh,
waiting on
okay.
Andy to get here? Oh, you want to play the other songs?
Yeah,
Play some
we-
stuff?
just little
You can play them.
tidbits
Alright,
of it.
This one's on the Adult Swim stream we did a while back.
What was that?
It's like when they're doing the concerts from home or whatever.
It's a
What's it called?
festival, Adult Swim Fest. They do it it's usually in person, but during quarantine, they asked us to do it. And we did a handful of new songs. This was one.
The Fountain Blue movie is like,
Just came out, not streaming.
yeah, it's not streaming. You have to see it in person in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Check out Derek Zimmer's Instagram. It's Legionist.
Yeah.
Legionists.
Lesio. Just type it. Type it in the chat.
Yeah.
Type it.
Type it.
Type it. Somebody type it.
Lee will type it.
I'll try.
Lee's gonna type it. Legionists.
At Legionist. Go follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, everybody give Derek a follow.
God, he would love that.
Follow let's get him like 1 million followers. Everybody comment on all stuff. Like
Yeah.
maximize engagement.
Blow up the Legionist Instagram.
Where can I see Fontainebleau? I must see Fontainebleau.
Yeah. This is the last showing of it for a little while. Hopefully it'll be online.
I think he's waiting to put it online because he sent it off to some film festivals.
Right.
So he can't stream it until he goes through the film festival stuff.
I went to the time that I saw it was at like a Loyola Film Festival.
Oh,
It was
you went
one
to
of-
it?
Yeah, it was just me and Derek and a bunch of college students
Yeah.
and their parents. And one of the kids there had asked like, "Is this an actual place?" And so yeah, it is a Fountain Blue like recording place and practice space. Our band had a practice space there in the 2010s. Pumpkin, yeah. So it's really cool and it like captures the vibe of just like being in a band and like more than anything being in Fountain Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, hanging out there isn't quite like that because it's not like you're like. I mean, it's never for us. Like
You're not
bouncing
like
between-
going to different places.
Practice is space.
It's more for big gardens sometimes.
Is it?
We'll move from like our room, we'll hang out in our room and then go to the bathroom in Craig's room. Craig's like down the hall in one of the nice rooms. So then we'll go sit in there for a little bit, touch on the piano, hang out, and then go back to practice. But it's like, a heightened experience.
So cool. We got 2 more tracks. You guys want to talk about The
Oh, yeah,
Promise,
for sure.
Panic Stricken, I Flee?
We call this one AIC. Alice in
AIC.
Chains.
It's an Alice in Chains ripoff.
Yep.
Andy told me when we were working on it, he's like, oh, I'm hearing the vocal line sort of like Angry Chair melody. And so I just did the Angry Chair melody. And when I did it, he's like, oh, I didn't mean for you to just do the Angry Chair melody. What do you mean? That's what you told me.
You gotta interpret.
It is my interpretation. It's a very
Literal
good
interpretation.
interpretation.
AIC. Okay, Siege Perilous. This is not the exact order.
Yeah, this.
No.
Yeah.
Of the record.
What do you mean?
Because I Feel Nothing and Unbidden are gonna be.
No.
How?
Well,
They're not on the record like that.
well, they're not on the on the vinyl, but in the
Right.
digital, this is the
Yeah,
this is
okay.
the sequence of the digital.
Wow.
This would be the sequence of the record if you could fit it all on the record.
Well, I'm just going by the vinyl.
If you go by the vinyl, you
Vinyl
play the A side, then you switch to the 7-inch. Make sure to switch to
Yeah.
change the speed to 45 for the 7-inch. You play through A and B of the 7-inch, and then you switch back to the B side of the vinyl. Switch it back to 33.
I like
Good.
that. I like that a lot.
I mean, ideally you have
What
two.
geography
You have two turntables set up in your
Yeah.
house, like a standard DJ. Standard DJ, but then you don't have to like switch the records or whatever.
FYI, the final version of geography. How do you pronounce this? Silenus, whatever it is, will include mixes from Umbilical as well as some of the Val material from Norco OST. That's cool. When is the final version of this going to be out?
2026.
Hopefully we'll have a new record by then.
Yeah. Well, we'll premiere the next record
Yeah.
in the final version.
Val's still trying to be Sleep's dope smoker.
Never-
Trying to be the opposite.
Never heard Dope Smoker.
of Sleep's dope smoker.
Although I just got a Sleep bootleg at the shop, and they cover Lord of this World. I meant to play.
There's no way I'm ever doing this for
Sleep or Lord of this World.
Can't wait to hear in full. Yeah, here in full tomorrow
Yeah.
when you get this game.
You
can
could get
hear
the
it.
game
You
at
can hear it early.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Beat it by 9:30, 10 o'clock, if depending on how good a gamer you are.
Listen to the whole thing.
I mean, just study the walkthrough. Oh, we're not going to post this. I hope you were recording it. Did you record? You recorded it?
Yeah, it's recording.
Maybe I'll post it later.
I'm gonna pause it.
Yeah, good.
Siege Perilous. It's a X-Men reference.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, like in the Claremont stuff, they go through the Siege Perilous to restart their lives.
Where am I at right now?
You're not that far?
Probably not that far. Just have like Dark Phoenix stuff.
Yeah, it's like the Silvestri run.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy wrote most of the songs.
Yeah,
Mitch
sure.
Mitch wrote one, Matthew wrote one, I sort of wrote one, Michael Burdan sort of wrote the epilogue to one. Was that? And Andy wrote the bulk of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He wrote 7.
Which one did you do?
Brian GB,
Brian GB.
Lonely Vigil.
Yeah.
I mean, did I write it?
Orchestrated it?
How would you
I don't know.
piece it together?
Yeah. You wrote it.
And I mean, James Whitten has just as much more credit than me in terms of the writing.
Oh, dope. You've got it available for Mac for those of us who have given themselves fully to the cult.
Yeah, you're at least playing it on a Mac right
Yeah.
now.
I have a question here for Brian from Ellen Mokai, which is, do you have any presents for me?
Yeah, I do. I have a present that I need to get framed for Ellen Mulcahy. Mulcahy.
Does Brian just hum what he wants it to sound like, Captain Beefheart style?
No, I mean the song that I put together is like there's like a secret electronic record, studio record that me and James Whitten have been working on off and on for like pre-COVID at this point, and one of the songs, Lonely Vigil, was basically like we started building it off of a sample from the beginning of a Gorilla Biscuit song, and then we took a guitar, like a random guitar thing or one or two guitar things Matthew had given us in like a guitar bank, and then we pulled that out and we basically like built a song in the studio. And then at some point I brought that demo to everybody and was like, hey, I have this thing that me and James were working on. I think I had vocals on it and everything, and then they're like, yeah, we can use this. And it was a real simple thing, an easy one to learn, so I think we just started to play it. We've been playing it for years now.
Yeah. It's weird that it's been years.
That's probably the longest one. It's probably the oldest one in the batch that we've been playing. That we've been playing at
Yeah,
shows.
I guess
I mean, a few of these other ones we had written together as a band before the band learned Lonely Vigil, but we didn't really play. I mean, The Promise, Son of Skin, we only played a couple. We didn't really play.
Right.
I mean, it really wasn't until we started playing shows again after COVID that we started.
I wonder if Cat Bus though meant the song or like just doing vocals for stuff. Probably the song, right?
Play it like this.
Is that it? Did we do it?
We played the entire game.
Played the game. We talked
listened
about
to
the
every
record.
song. We hit right around 2 o'clock.
We still got 49 people here.
Still waiting for Andy to get here.
Yeah, we got to do it all again when he shows up.
All right. Well, I do wanna thank you guys again. Thank Geography of Robots. And yeah, take a look tomorrow for this on Steam.
Sacred Bones PR here. 45 more minutes, guys. Not gonna happen.
Well,
one more and Brian will dance.
No, 50. We said 55 people. Where we
55 people. Lee, thank you for doing this, for taking
Lee.
time to learn the game and sort through all the technical stuff.
look, I would just be at home watching cartoons. So
Watching
thank
X-Men
you.
97.
Do you
X-Men
go on
97.
Twitch often?
Never.
Never. Okay, I was gonna say follow Lee on Twitch, but I
No.
guess not.
Now you follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done the Norco stream. I've done this. That's about it. But I hope that all the Twitch people have a great time streaming this on their own.
Yeah. Get it.
All right. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it quits right now.
Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Cool.
Bye.
All right, that's it.